Well, as you know, when you play the gong, there's a feedback loop between the sound of the gong and the player. And as you play the gong, it changes how you play. Now think of it this way. What if you put another person in the room, another consciousness? Now it's you and your feedback, the feedback of the person you're playing for, and the gong itself. So you have a very interesting loop going on here. So all these ways of playing is what the gong is capable of doing. It has infinite possibilities. It all depends upon the player, the intention of the player, and to a certain extent the training of the player. And we all know that the gong is so powerful, it's very important that we learn how to work with it to maximize its effect. A gong played badly is not a good experience for many people. In fact, sometimes people are turned off by the gong. It wasn't played correctly. You'll play the gong differently for therapy than you play for relaxation. You play the gong differently for meditation than you would for, say, like initiation transformation. Let's go back to the beginning about this idea of sound healing and how it works with the gong. There's a word here that some of you may not know. It's called prana. Think of prana as a vital life force energy. It's what causes everything to move, everything to be alive, everything to evolve. It's that energetic nature of the universe. Energy is one word for it, but it's really cosmic energy. It's that vital life force energy. That's how all healing occurs. When you're not well, when you're sick, it's because you don't have the proper flow of energy in the body, the energetic body, to support the physical body. So all the healing modalities that we use, they're all based on a transfer or a receiving of prana. And prana, this energy can come from many directions. It can come from the food you eat. The better you eat, the more prana, the more energy you have. The water you drink, the fluids in your life, the air you breathe, and even how you breathe. If you breathe long and deep, that prana of the air. Sunshine, the light of the sun, the fire. And guess what? Sound. Sound. Remember this, the quality of prana, the quality of healing energy that's transferred to anyone else is determined by the purity of its source. Now, that's a fancy way of saying the better natural or good food you eat, the more energy you have. The more you can be out in unpolluted air, the better the air quality you'll have. And also for sound, the better the sound you have, the better that comes through to you. Now, sound is the most subtle carrier of vital life force energy or prana. It's the most subtle. It works more on our energy body than our physical body. It does affect the physical body and outcome, but the sound prana, the prana that comes through sounds, they are so deeply healing to our subtle nature beneath the gross form. And for thousands of years, we had access to really good, high quality sound prana. Why was that? We lived outside. We lived in the trees. We lived near the water, the ocean, the rivers, the waterfalls. We heard the sounds of nature, of birds calling all the time, the wind through the trees. That was all our sound, all the time, all the time. That was it. It was completely surrounded by natural sounds and nothing else. No sound pollution, no bad sounds. Well, even thunder is a big sound. It's not bad. It's a scary sound, but it's nature. So the point being is that for many people, they might start to change their diet with their food. They might start trying to get some better air quality or breathe deeper or all these things we do to get vitalized. But so many people sometimes miss out or don't understand that you need to also change the purity of sound you're receiving in your life. Where is it coming from? Fortunately for all of us, and I'm going to make this statement, and it's a pretty strong statement, the gong is the purest source of prana that can be transferred by human-produced sound. Okay, I'm on record for that. Think about that. It is the most powerful and purest source of prana that can be transferred due to a human-produced sound. Now, I would also qualify that by saying there are some people who heal with their voice. The voice itself is so healing. Just to hear that person speak can heal you. And that does occur sometime. It is there. But for many of us, we have to have some support. We have to have an instrument to maybe help with that. So what the gong does, it transforms our energy, our healing force, our prana, into sound. When we take the prana of our bodies, we move it, we move our bodies, we use our breath, we have our mental, spiritual intention, our prana, and we take that energy, that prana in ourselves, and we strike the gong. And that energy moves into the gong, and that energy is turned into sound and moves out of the gong and is heard and received by another person. Amazing, amazing, amazing.